What's up, boys? What's up, boys? Cobella. What's say, lady? What's say? Nobody moved. They're too far away. Whew. Morning, everybody. Chad, Doss Outdoors. Oh, we gotta feed the guard dogs. Feed the guard dogs. Come here, Goose. What's up, buddy? Wiener! Man, he's so stout. Thirsty, bro? That was a lily bray. I don't know if you guys could hear it or not. She heard her name though. Good morning. Oh, there's Dad. I don't even know where he's at. It's so funny. All right, we got a big day today. I'm being watched and I didn't even notice. Franklin, what you doing, bub? Well, I was heading down to get the trash and I saw MJ really interested in something. And to be honest, I check those traps every morning. There's also a camera on it, but he ain't been there very long, and it's 10:30 Sunday morning. How's everybody doing? We set those traps up because we had some animals getting in our dog's food, and I know you guys said don't leave the dog food out and you won't have an issue. Well, we're not leaving it out. We've actually caught them like trying to live under our deck, and we don't want that. Every night there's a possum under there, and I've got a couple traps set up for him. So ultimately what we've been doing is we're setting traps around the house, but I'm not trapping like out in the woods. Now during trapping season I would like to get a bobcat because we've got one on the property and I'd like to take care of it. It's like with all the acreage around me, if the bobcat is living on my 40 acres alone, with the range those dudes have, I need to take care of him because he's found a food source here and he'll continue to find one here. But as far as that raccoon goes, I've got dozens of them on camera at night. That's one little raccoon that decided to get too close to the house, and I'm gonna take care of him. In case you didn't know, they carry disease. No idea what they're eating in there. They've got hay. Silly animals. Morning. Morning. You want to take care of it? You want me to? What's up, buddy? You been guarding Ricky? You been guarding Ricky? He's all right. Let us take care of him. Okay, so here for the record, I just want to show you guys something for education purposes. This right here is a circle where he just tried to get away from the trap once he got stuck. but it's not horribly disturbed. If he'd been here for like hours and hours, there wouldn't be a single leaf or stick or anything. He'd almost dig a hole. So anyway, I also know because there's a camera right there, and believe it or not, it does pick it up, and I can check it at night and see where they're at. But we're gonna take care of him. You're up, Slugger.
Oh, yeah.
Aim small, miss small. Go ahead. You aim right between his eyes. It's not food, Franklin. It's not food. All right. You gonna go film your video?
Yep.
You're gonna band beans.
Yeah.
And he's gonna get a tetanus shot.
Tetanus shot?
Yeah, I'll do a shot.
Oh, well, I'd rather do the shot and you do the band.
We're going to, Casey's gonna film his video. I'm gonna continue filming mine. And then we'll meet up, and I think he's gonna band his first steer. So should be a good time. And honestly, let me show you. Trash on the porch. I guarantee that Ricky was part of this. But Chad, if you didn't leave the porch on your trash, he wouldn't have come up there and you wouldn't have had to do. Listen, it's 24/7 season on raccoons, which means we have more raccoons than we can handle. It's 24/7 season on coyotes because everybody knows why. I don't know if you guys remember, but Mays County Processing, Colton, his little boy, we took our first 2 steers to him. His little boy was playing outside. They determined after a year, like months, but their little boy was playing outside, and actually, I'm talking like 3 or 4 years old, actually ingested some dirt, and in that dirt picked up a bacteria, I believe, that only raccoons carry, and it more or less paralyzed him for up to a year. So I realized playing out in the woods that could happen too, but I don't need him on my back porch, and we are putting up the dog food. I don't need them in my garage. I mean, it's the same reason you take out a mouse in your house. It's the same reason you take out a mouse in your garage, in your garden beds, under your deck. I mean, it's the same reason, guys. You have to do things like this, okay? I think what's the most interesting is it's 2024, but less than 100 years ago, and certainly less than 150 years ago, this was normal. Very normal. This house has been here for 6 years. It's not like putting up fencing forced this raccoon to move in. Well, if you're new here, welcome and howdy. If you're old here, welcome and howdy. Some of you guys have asked, this is the Doss Outdoors channel, so that's why I feel the need to share this. Some of you guys have asked like why we haven't seeded or put more dirt out in the front yard. I'm still working on drainage. I'm still trying to make sure that we don't lose our driveway. I think we need a lot more dirt in the front yard. I mean, we had a dozer, a track loader out here, and he took out like 40 or 50 trees right there in the front yard, stumps and all. And when you take out stumps, in order to fill that hole, when you've got mature trees that are 30, 40 feet tall, when he took those stumps out, he created some holes, some big ones. So he kind of brought the level of the dirt down a little bit, and in doing so affected the drainage. Now, it's just part of the core, it's what you have to do, but that's why we've got dirt, and we're gonna bring the ground level up, start working on the drainage to get the water away from the house, and then we'll seed. I don't want to seed now because I'm gonna have to tear it up. It doesn't make any sense. That's why we've only spread grass back here and on the hill. Goose! Winner! What's up, buddy? So in order to get the cows in the pasture I want so that we can band Beans, one of our steers, that's what we're actually doing today, by the way, in case I haven't clarified. I need to have some cubes. So I went and got a bucket, but I was walking back up on the tractor, and man, I just want you guys to see this little coyote picking up these bales on the front and the back. Man, I've been doing this for, let's see, I've had this tractor for 2 years now. I got 288 hours on it. and it's never missed a beat. I have put this thing through so much. I've run brush cutters on it on the front end with the hydraulics. I've run the brush hog on the back, and it just keeps going, man. It is so nice. I love this tractor. We still have a new one coming from our buddy Jake at the tractor yard, but I'm excited about it, but I don't know what I'm gonna do with this one yet. Part of me wants to sell it because I know, well, let me put it this way, Jake at the tractor yard, with the help of the brand of tractor that's coming, I don't want to tell you who it is yet, the new tractor has a cab, and I know once I sit in the cab, you guys have told me, I'll never go back. So I don't know that this is something I'll keep. I mean, it's kind of crazy to say that, because like this morning, it's a glorious morning to have no cab. I mean, it's so nice and calm, and it's like 65 degrees, little breeze. But with that said, the same reason wherever Case is at, my oldest, he's got the side-by-side. In case you didn't know, on our previous 20 acres, we had an open station side-by-side, like an open cab side-by-side, a little Honda. Man, that thing was a beast. I loved that little machine. But we sold it before we moved here, and we were actually interested in getting a cabbed side-by-side before we even had this property. Like, we didn't even know this was going to be here when we sold that one without a cab. But what we learned really quickly is that cab is kind of priceless. Like, we love the side-by-side with the cab. Just even with having animals and livestock that have horns. So even just having animals that have horns, here she comes, Miss Pushy. That cab has saved us many times over, and we've had issues with wild animals and wild dogs, and I really like the safety of that cab. So I think it's just gonna be something that we have for a long time. I don't think, what I'm saying is I'm probably gonna sell my tractor that's open station. That's what I'm trying to say. But this morning, we gotta get this thing set up for Mr. Beans to get banded. We need to trap him in here. Now, I did run out of syringes and needles, so he's only getting a band and a tetanus shot. He's not getting pink eye, dewormer, and the 4 or 5 way that we give per our vet. So he's just getting a tetanus shot and a band. It's okay. That's perfectly fine. That's done all the time. I don't have the syringes, and I don't want to run to the town just to get him, because we can trap him pretty easily. He's still catchable. So anyway, that's what we're gonna do. But I'm gonna dump some cubes in that pasture right there and let these animals come through here and hopefully trap Beans before he shoots the gap. How about that? All right, buddy. Guess what day it is? Not hump day.
Oh boy.
I'm being funny. You excited?
No.
Practice.
I'm not doing that.
You need a little more room? I bet she doesn't. Let's see. Come on. Phineas, you're not even a bull. And your sister just told you to wait your turn. I said what I said. I said what I said. Junebug. Come on, Glory. Hang on a second. All right, buddy. I really just want you. There we go. And you think about what you did. All right, so here's the skinny. You're gonna have to watch Case and my video both to get the whole story about what we did and what happened. I think he's actually filming me. But what we're gonna do, I only gave them a half a bag of cubes and it's already gone. That's why Bunny here is standing off by herself. Beans. But he's all right. What I'm gonna do is open this up, open that up, and let them back in, and they'll eat a bale of hay and they'll all be over there. Because as you can see on the front of the chute, I don't have any way to keep the cows off of me at this time. So I want everybody to go back over there, especially his mom. Even though she's my favorite, I don't need her on top of me. I really don't need Belle thinking anything at all towards me, at all. We want to sit this down and get out of here because the gate's open. Woo! Come on, cow. Woo! No, no. All right, now that'll distract them. Once these cubes are gone, everybody else will run through. I think people might be looking to see what it says. So Doss Farms is like the top half. I'm sorry, Doss is the top half. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Bigger, way bigger.
Way bigger?
Oh, never mind. It just looks small on the camera, doesn't it not?
Yeah. Oh, it totally does. Thank you for giving me your... Well, I guess you didn't give me your...
They say that bad handwriting is a sign of intelligence, though, because you're thinking so fast that you don't pay attention to your letters.
Yeah, well, they're lying.
Well, you also grew up in a generation where typing was more preferred. I grew up where we learned cursive. We didn't touch a keyboard until 5th or 6th grade. Yeah. You guys had emails in kindergarten.
That is true.
All right, if you want to see Case run beans through here and ban the old huevos, you got to go to his channel and watch.
Yep.
Get it, buddy.
There you go.
Atta boy. Woo-wee. Oh, his mom hollered at him. Did you hear that?
I did, I think.
No, she didn't. Just kidding. Your mom still doesn't care, Beans. I'm sorry. That's not true. She's
That's
a good
terrible.
cow. She's been awesome to him. But I think he loses track of where she's at, and then he just stands out there and screams for hours. He just bawls. All right. Did the other cows go in there yet? Like June and everybody?
A couple of them, yeah.
All right, stay right here. Yeah, we're gonna move these animals though. Shh. 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 Come forward, come forward. Shh. Shh. Arms wide. Shh. Shh. Hey. Shh. Shh. Little stinker.
Dude, you so scared.
Stay right there.
All right.
Come on. Sonny, get out of there. Sonny, come on. Here. Sonny, go on. Come here, Lily. Stand right here like this, where I was. Hey, come on. It's okay. It's okay. Get wide. Big wide. Not wide enough, man. Hey, you little knuckleheads. All right, come here. Stand over there. Open that black gate all the way. You little stinker. Yeah. Wait till he hollers for his mom later. Well, that's actually, so some people call me out because I wait until they're a little bit bigger, but son of a gun, man. He was born in July. How long I gotta wait? August, September, October, November. So he's 4 months old today.
Yeah.
Really at 3 months, it's supposed to be pretty stinking easy.
Yeah.
And he's a month older than that.
He's tiny though.
He is. I can't believe he has horns.
Yeah, I know, right?
Who knew? Well, I think what I'll do is I'll leave that open for a little while and see if he comes back. But he's over there bawling for his mom, and she's over there
Chowing down.
face down eating hay. Yep, she don't care. You got to go over to Case's channel, okay?
All right,
All right.
appreciate it.
Go finish your video or whatever you want to do.
Sounds good.
You can take side by side. I'll take the tractor. Glory, are you watering some hay? My goodness. Junebug. Junebug. We're all waiting. Allie. Allie, you didn't tell us little Bean's got some horns. I mean, they're just tiny little things. Maybe you didn't even know. Miss Bale. Looking mean as ever. Maximus. Oh, you guys see that right there? Bunny, show them how. Yep. Show them how to do it. Some of y'all are always on me about getting them a scratching post. Well, I've got one. It's the TMU version. That was an adventure. Getting Beans back on the other side. Now, Sonny, go on. Go on. You have to call her bluff or she'll stay. There you go. All right. Now we got them all, buddy. Oops, sorry. Come here. Come here. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I was moving kind of quick, wasn't I? You knew your little boy was in good hands, huh? You knew he was in good hands, right? Look at him over there. Back with his little friend, hanging out with Miss Allie. He's all right. Yeah, see, everyone has to move for you. Everyone. Everyone has to move for you. Why is that? Look, then you just the orneriest little thing. Doggone it. I liked you, Bill. I liked you. All right. Pretty slick, man. Well, if you can't tell, it's warmed up like crazy. It's supposed to get back down to the 30s on Wednesday and Thursday. And then next week, Thanksgiving week, there's another warm front where it'll be like this. So anyway, man, how cool is it how far Case has come? I mean, he's always been down to help. He's helped behind the scenes. And I know some of you guys think he plays games all day, blah, blah, blah. He actually doesn't, but even if he did, it's none of your biz. Case is always down to help, and I sincerely appreciate him taking on that challenge. I guarantee there's less than 1% of 15, 16-year-olds know how to band a steer or even know what it means. I guarantee it. So I'm pretty stinking proud of him. So he's always done stuff behind the scenes, and I've always encouraged him when he does his chores to film them. But he just said, man, I don't know. I'd rather just go out and hang out with the animals and not film my chores. So I'll let him do what he wants to do. Very proud of him. Man, look at Tipsy getting in there. You hungry? Golly. All right, with that said, stay frosty.